success is like an iceberg, and people really only see the tip unless they know you obviously very well. What have people not seen underneath the perception of Bob Moses, and what's one thing that you struggled with the most as artists, and that's then helped you sort of navigate that challenge?
Oh, good question.
I think that iceberg thing is so true. I remember seeing a thing where I believe it was a graphic designer who turned around a piece of work very quickly for a client, and said, "This is what I'm charging," and the person went, "What? But that only took you, a day. I'm not going to pay that." He's like, "No, it took me the 25 years of my life to get to the point where I could do it in a day."
Yeah.
And I very much believe that that's like every hour that Tom spent alone in his room when he was a kid playing guitar, like that, all of those experiences, all the records that you listen to, that all makes you who you are as a musician. And I think the tip of the iceberg is us being Bob Moses that release records and play shows and have a great time. But the bottom of it is two guys who like have put in a lot of work, have had a dream to do this their whole life, have spent countless hours practicing, countless hours pondering over what a good song is and pushing themselves. And we've had it's really hard work, but we have a tremendous amount of fun. And like you said, I can't imagine doing it alone, and I'm really lucky to have Tom doing it. So I think it's just the thing that people don't see is just the it's not, you hear about overnight successes. There are no such things as overnight successes. Maybe one thing you do become successful overnight, but it takes a lot of work to get there. And one of the greatest sort of pieces of advice we've ever heard is a guy said, I worked really hard to get lucky, and I really feel like that's true.
Totally.
Very true. Very true. Anything to echo that, or just do you agree with everything he said?
Very well said.
Yeah, I think he said it very well, and it's true. I saw that picture as well, and it's very true. What can take somebody an hour, 2 hours, comes from thousands and thousands of hours of being immersed, observing, experimenting, all of those things. Listen to more insights on the Mission Makers podcast through Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.